It is time to sack the Governor of the Bank of England. Andrew Bailey is an ocean-going dud who has made millions of people's lives worse. He deserves to be metaphorically strung up, in my view. He is the plank of England. I would suggest that we should put him in the stocks and throw veg at him, but thanks to his running of the economy, nobody can afford even the slightly rotten stuff in the little reduced aisle. The main job of the Bank of England is to keep inflation below that 2% target. Well, that's gone catastrophically wrong, hasn't it? He didn't see it coming. He's been asleep at the wheel, and not for the first time. This numpty once faced allegations of actually falling asleep during a meeting between campaigners acting on behalf of the British Steel Pension Scheme and the Financial Conduct Authority, and of him failing to take swift action to protect those affected by what went on to become one of the UK's biggest pension mis-selling scandals. Again, millions of people suffered. There's a theme here, isn't there? Big, fat cat money man can't be bothered, so laid back he might as well be in a coma, not on top of his brief, doesn't do his job. Millions become poorer. This idiot can't even remember how much money he earns. It's somewhere in the region, by the way, of around £575,000 a year. When quizzed on his salary, he said he didn't carry that figure around in his head. No. He carries it around in flipping wheelbarrows, doesn't he? Britain deserves Bailey's salary back, if you ask me. Rinse him. Millions of ordinary people are going to have to sell their house. Well, so should he. He didn't see inflation coming. He's been appalling throughout the cost of living crisis. We're now lagging behind the world thanks to him. He even told people to not ask for a pay rise, reportedly. Reach into his bank account, make him feel the pain that everybody else is. And as for that twerp Hugh Pill, the Bank of England's chief economist, he's on almost 200k, reportedly. Apparently, he's well got a nice £1.5 million pad in London. He said that people need to accept being poorer. Well, look, if Bailey was a football manager, he'd have been sacked ages ago. If he was the family dog, he'd have been taken on one last trip to the vets. Annoyingly, the only way he can be sacked, apparently, is if Rishi Sunak does it himself. Well, Rishi, sack him. Get him gone. Sack the plank of England. Ditch the dud.